This is my audience, and I'll be presenting my narrative speech. Hello, my name is Mia, and this is my narrative speech about the day my son was born. So I never planned on getting pregnant. In fact, I never even wanted kids. But when I was 19, I found out that my life would change forever because I was pregnant. I felt a whole array of emotions, from happy to worried and scared and nervous, but never once was I angry or sad at the world, because I knew this is what God intended for me. My body changed a lot. My hips grew, friendships and relationships changed. Everything changed, honestly, but so I had a pretty easy pregnancy, 9 months, the whole routine. I found out I was having a baby boy, and then on August 21st of 2017, on the day of the big eclipse, I went into labor. I had cramps, and I was really, really itchy that night. It was about 10 p.m. that night, and I was really, really itchy, more itchy than normal. So I called my doctor to make sure everything was going normal and smooth, and he told me something called cholestasis, which is a very life-threatening thing that can happen to both the mother and the baby, that can cause stillbirth in the baby and complications for the mother, and it has to do with the liver. Now, my doctor wasn't certain that I did have cholestasis, but he said that the test takes too long, and with how far along I was, he wanted me to come in so that they could induce labor. I went to the hospital right away. At this point, it was about 10 p.m., and they started penicillin right away to induce me. I called my family and my boyfriend, and they're all very excited for me, and my boyfriend had to rush to the hospital from work, and got there about an hour later. After about an hour, the cramps were getting intense, and so the doctor wanted me to start walking the halls. That started to get more intense, and so I came back and laid down. And about 4 hours later, they had me go and walk around again, and I made it about halfway through the hallway when I felt like I could no longer walk. And so the doctor had to come and bring me back to the room, and so that they could start my epidural. So for about 21 hours, I had the epidural, and I was just going through the motions, trying to stay positive during this all. After about 22 hours of labor, they told me it was time to push. So I pushed for about 45 minutes, and to be completely honest, it was all a blur. On August 22nd, 2017, I gave birth to my baby boy Vincent. From what started as a rare eclipse in the sky, turned into a scary medical emergency that could have possibly been life-threatening, to then being in labor for 22 hours and pushing for an hour. All of it was worth it, though, and that day is and will forever be the best day of my life, because I was given the most wonderful, sweet, funny, outgoing little baby boy. Thank you.